I think after the two defeats we had, I just think we got together as a group and as staff and as players and just had an honest conversation and was just like we need to turn things around. You know, we need to get the confidence back, start enjoying football again, come together more as a team. And I think since that, I think we've done well in the games and training's been better and the confidence is higher. And I think we've just got obviously from the staff that belief that if we keep playing our way and we keep doing well, then and fingers crossed we make the playoffs.
Hi Tom, thanks for doing this. It's a bit of the same question, but the results were tough when you arrived. The two big defeats there. Do you have a sense of what changed between then and now? The team seems to be gelling more, seems to be more like same lineup every Saturday. Is there something that you see is changed since the last few results that were tough?
I wouldn't say changed. I just think we've got, like I said, more confidence and we want to make the playoffs. So I think we know we haven't got many games to do it now. So I think everyone's just fully focused on getting the 3 points each game. Maybe it might not be the best performance, but at the end of the day, if you get the 3 points, then that's what matters.
And maybe what has been your what have you brought to the team? Do you think, if you look at yourself and what you've brought to the sporting wise, but also what's your character around the training and pitch and the staff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously on the pitch, I think I've done well so far. 2 goals and an assist isn't a bad return for a left back, left wing back. And then off the pitch, I just like to bring energy, confidence, good vibes, and then obviously I'm probably one more the senior ones in the team, so like helping the young lads if they need help or anything like that.
Hi Tom.
Hello.
The team was surprised by the last team in the East a few weeks ago, right here in Montreal. I'm talking about New England. How can you make sure, as a team, as a professional athlete, that you don't get played the same trick tomorrow against the last team in the West? There's a danger in this kind of game.
I think just approach the game as we have been. Obviously, that New England game at home wasn't what anyone wanted. And that was a bad performance on our behalf, which we spoke about. But we're going into tomorrow off the back of good results with a lot of confidence and probably a lot better tactically, and everyone knowing how we win the game.
You have a follow-up, Max?
No.
Nicolas Landry?
Good morning, Tom. Just wondering if you had conversations with the gaffer about to the effect of what you would need to do to be a more consistent presence in the starting 11, game in and game out. What would you have to add to your game, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, since I've been here, I've started quite a lot of games. I think there's 2 games we actually haven't started, and Raheem's come in and he's done well. So, it might be a bit of a rotation now to the end of the season, but whether I play, whether he plays, we want each other to do well, and whenever I'm called upon, I'll be ready.
And also, you've been a good addition to this team when it comes to set pieces like free kicks, corners. Just wondering if it was something you were used to be doing back in England, whether in League One or in Championship, and how did you develop that skill over your career?
Yeah, I think when I first come, I think that was probably one of the first things I said, about my set pieces and the delivery. I like to be on them, and I always practice after training, and I've always done that ever since I was a young boy. I've done it all my life, so it's nothing new to me, and I just like to put it in the best positions for the other players, and hopefully it ends in a goal.
François?
Yeah, just a quick one. Did you enjoy the ice hockey this week?
Yeah, it was good. It was something different. I didn't really know what was going on, but it was a good watch.
Nice. It was only pre-season, so I guess you have other opportunities to go watch those games.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard the league games obviously a lot better. That was only pre-season, but it was a good atmosphere and stuff. So definitely be looking forward to getting to a league game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also the time period it's in. I mean, obviously coming to an end of a season and having a playoff push, I guess being in a streak now is crucial. It's important. It gives us momentum going into those last 4 games that we have, and then in the end get into playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, I would say they're both equally as important. I would just say with the timing of it, this seems kind of more important just because of the position that we're in this late in the season. So, no, but I mean, the guys have done well, and hopefully we can keep this streak going throughout the season.
Can you describe what the Charlotte game did as far as the teams?
Yeah, I mean, it raised the morale. It gave us a boost of confidence for sure. Beating a team that I think is top 5 in the Eastern Conference, and then kind of breaking that chain of poor performances or not getting the results that we were doing, and then being able to kind of back that up and keep going. I think it shows a lot of resilience within the squad. I think it shows kind of a determination to make a statement and try and get into playoffs and do the most that we can. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Bryce, and good morning.
Morning.
You and Kenny Clark complement really well right now, which might have been surprising to a few people considering that when he was acquired, he was playing pretty much the same position as you. What was your reaction maybe when he came in, and how would you characterize your duo right now?
Yeah, I mean, Caden's a guy that I've known for quite some time. Been playing together, or we played together at Barca for a little bit. He's a good player, attacking, energetic, does a lot of good things. So acquiring a player like that in a moment that we were in, I mean, it's beneficial, especially with Shaquille as well. So, no, I mean, it's all positive. And then him coming in and having kind of an extra player to play with that almost has the same abilities and same ideas. I mean, it helps tremendously from a personal standpoint, as a team standpoint. So, no, I mean, good addition with both of those guys, and obviously it's kind of paying off.
Thank you.
Maxime Pouman.
Hi, Bryce. You got surprised by the last team in the East, New England in Montreal a couple of weeks ago. How can you make sure that this doesn't happen tomorrow against the last team, but in the West, please?
You say surprised?
Yes. Surprise on the field, the 5-0 game.
Oh,
against the last team in the East. How can you make sure that this doesn't happen tomorrow against the last team in the West?
Yeah, I mean, just stay focused. Obviously, not going in with the mentality of it's going to be an easy game, because I think we've all seen within this league that any team can beat any team, whether you're the last place team playing the first place team. So anything can happen, but just go in, realize we're at home, attack, try and get goals, and come out with the 3 points and keep moving forward.
Hey, good morning, Bryce. On Wednesday, Jose Roy was telling us how he noticed in maybe the past 3 games how the communication was better between every phase of, between the attackers and the mids and the D and himself over the last 3 games on the pitch. Did you notice the same thing? And if so, what do you attribute it to?
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot more of everything was flowing. Communication is one thing. I feel like everybody was on the same page, which, yeah, sometimes this season we lacked. But, I mean, we did well. These past 3 games that we've had, we've gotten results. We've stuck into the game plan. Everything's been going our way, so hopefully we can just keep that up and then just keep the communication up, because in reality, communication is key with everything. Connects your back line to your front line. The midfield connects between both, so communication just helps everybody, and then, yeah, just keep going.
Maxime?
Yes, the last one. we talk a lot about the CF Montreal right now, but there will be two teams on the pitch tomorrow. What can you tell us about the San Jose Earthquakes? They're eliminated. What kind of team or what kind of game do you expect tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really watched much of them, to be honest. Just know that they're having a tough season. So, I mean, they could come out and try and prove a point like any of those guys that are in the bottom of the league are. So it could be up in the air. It could go both ways. So I guess we'll have to just focus on ourselves, be prepared for the match, and just see what happens.